So you graduated with a third class and now you own the biggest shopping mall in the whole of Auchi's region. How did you do it?
Okay, I would answer it like this.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey. If you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you so much. And if you're seeing my face for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, do not forget to like, comment, and share this video you're about to see. You can also go ahead to check my previous videos I've posted on YouTube. And then come later to the party. I love you. Guys, I don't know, should I call this a rant session? Anyways, I have the opportunity to have a conversation with the owner of the biggest shopping mall in the whole of Auchi's region. By Auchi's region, I mean Yambo, Elele, Jetu, Auchi, Ibira, Uzaria as a whole. So I have the opportunity to have a conversation with the owner in person of Mr. Abdulrazak, and I'm inviting him to my channel today because I found his story quite interesting, inspirational, and also peculiar. He's a third class graduate from Ahmed Bello University, and he spent 10 years in school studying a 5 years engineering course. I found the story really motivating, and I decided to invite him to my channel to have a conversation with him so you guys can get motivated and inspired the same way I got motivated and inspired when I heard the story. So stay tuned. I hope this session is going to be very interesting. So just stay tuned, have fun. I hope we have fun. After graduating in the third class, what then did you do?
Yeah, I, like every other youth, I had to go for my NYSC.
Okay.
So while I was serving, I just believed that, okay, third class was like a failure. But I told myself that was the last failure that I will ever record in my life. I was serving while, I got an appointment in Abuja then.
Wow.
They just needed an engineer in one of the construction sites. I was on the job when a friend of mine also called me that there's a better offer for me in Edo State.
Wow.
Just like when God told Abraham to move to the promised land. I never looked back. I just packed my bag.
And then you realize Edo State is your promised land.
Yes, that's the promised land.
And ever since then, it has been your promised land.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, see motivation from my state. So what then was the motivation behind owning your own business?
Well, I came from a background, let me quickly tell you something about my family. While I was growing up, my dad was into construction, a contractor. So my mom was a pepper grinder. My mother grinds pepper. So I learned something from both parents.
Okay.
And this is what I learned. My father could do a job this year, and when he's paid, we are rich. There's money everywhere. But after that, they might give him another job, and that requires for him to be paid after some time. So he might even go to the bank to borrow money just to execute that project. Now when it comes to payment, he might not get the payment on time. So the family will be very, very broke at that period. But there's something that kept us moving, and that was what my mom does. That pepper she grinds was steady.
And income was coming in.
Exactly. Every day you are sure that at least 1 naira will come into the family. So when I started working too, I found myself in the construction, field again.
Okay.
And luckily then we had some very good contractors around there who were ready to, sublet some of the jobs for us. So at that time, money started flowing in. I looked back remember that this is how my father was actually making money. So after some time, we'll go broke again. So at a very early stage of my life, I felt the need to diversify. So the construction funds that was coming in then needed to be invested in something else. So I tried a couple of things, and not all worked. You understand?
Okay, so what were the couple of things you tried?
One of the things Mr. Abdul ventured into was yogurt business. Mr. Abdul brought in yogurt from the north and hawked it from street to street in the city of Benin. He went from shop to shop and eventually became a supplier of yogurt to Hallmark Supermarkets and Kada Plaza in Benin.
I could remember then when I was starting, the capital was not available actually. So what I did was to talk to my dad that I needed him to secure a loan for me. And knowing the kind of son he had no one. He said, where are they giving the loan? I said, some of these microfinance banks could assist. So
okay, so the capital for your business, you got it through a loan?
Yeah, it was a loan. I rented a shop. It was a rented apartment then. So I had to just merge two shops together and did something modern. You can't call it a supermarket then, but at least you can call it a mini-mart.
You established a mini place at first. So what were the challenges you faced?
Okay. A lot of challenges actually, a lot. But the most prominent one was landlord, the owner of the stores I rented then. His rules were just too
unbearable.
So eventually, at some point, the business was growing gradually, and it happens that the two stores could not contain what we're doing.
Wow.
So I called him on phone to ask that I do a little extension outside, and he approved of it. And I did a little extension outside, and the refrigerators were brought from because the place is always heated. So we had to move the refrigerators into the extension. And we had iron barricades, protecting the refrigerators there. So when he came visiting, he told me that was not what he meant by the extension. That he only thought I was just going to do something, I said this was what I meant. You never asked for a design for this to go. And he said no, that I have to break it. And why would you just use that word breaking? I spent money, doing this. All pleased then to make him understand that fell into the deaf ears. So when I was made to left with no options, it's either I break and remain there or leave it
and pack your things out.
So in fact he made it after he tried to put some pressure for me to just break it, and I was insistent that I cannot break, that there's no way I'm going to put those things. So he asked his lawyer to serve me a quick notice. So they served me the quick notice.
Okay, by this time, have you even tried building something?
No, not at all. Luckily for me, I already bought the land.
Okay, so 2015 to 2018, the business was already blooming. You had to do extension, and then your village people, because that's what we call them, they intervened and said, you're already becoming too big for their eyes.
Yeah, sure.
Prayer points, ladies and gentlemen. Scrap that, there's no prayer points. So sorry, back to what you were saying.
So when the quit notice came, Alaji as his power, a father and equally a friend, because he's older, than myself, but he treats me just like a friend.
Okay.
So he just told me that, but Razak, you told me you have a land now. What does it cost you to just do this thing? Deep inside me, I said, you are not pushed sometimes. You are not going to move.
That's true.
So when the push came, I needed to move. Thanks to people like Ayo Hotels, he gave me blocks. He was just keep giving him blocks until he says he doesn't want it.
Okay, sorry to cut you short. So at this point, your business was shut down.
No. I still had my 6 months now. I was still selling.
You were still selling within your 6 months.
The only challenge then was that as I was selling, instead of me to go back to the market to refill, I was taking the money to...
Okay, so your shop was getting empty.
Very, very empty.
So was there no point when you wanted to quit?
Well, never quit.
Wow.
only losers quit. So, there's never been. It's just...
Your subscribers are not losers. I believe in you people.
So the only thing that keeps coming to my mind, sleepless nights.
Frustration.
A lot of, like, thinking of how next are you going to get money for this. In fact, there was a time I was looking, before we did the decking of the place, I was looking for roughly around 10 million naira to do the decking and maybe do the tiling and stuff like that. So I was looking for a loan. I went everywhere. So the volunteer I got then offered 15%. I had 5 million. I was going to loan me 5 million, and at 15%.
That's much.
Yeah, but I had no choice. I said, okay, fair. That you should make it available. So I was made to be paying that money every day.
Every day.
So
how much are you paying back?
That was around 33,000 naira daily then.
How many years?
Within a period of, I think, 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
The 3,000 times 6.
No, you do 33,000 times 30.
Oh, yeah. Every
times
day
6.
for 6 months.
Yeah.
Maybe you getting 33K from every day.
From my sales.
Guys, go open business, so.
From my sales.
Mr. Abdulrazak moved from a rented place to building the biggest shopping mall that is currently available in the whole of Hauchi's region. At first, when Mr. Abdulrazak moved into the shopping mall, there were no doors available. But with the sales he made, he began to create the shopping mall into exactly what he wanted. Now, there are several sections available in the shopping mall. There is the bakery section, the pharmacy section, cosmetics, kitchen utensils, home appliances, provision, and several other sections.
What's your dream? Business, your construction, your family, every aspect. What's your dream?
Well, everybody's dream is to see whatever you might have started, see it grow.
True.
So I'll tell you that mine is to see that Shop Mall is represented every nook and crannies of the world. It shouldn't be just an Edo State thing. I want to see it, nationally. You go to Abuja, you go to Shop Mall, just like you have ShopRite, but not just within, the country now, but even when you go to the United States, the United Kingdom, China, anywhere, you find Shop Mall. That's the dream.
Amen. I hope your dream comes to pass.
Amen.
While talking about his plans for the future, Mr. Abdulrazak has plans to add a unisex boutique, a mother and care unit, a gelato spot, and also an electronics showroom to the shopping.
The first day you told me you were going to have this interview, I knew you were a very nice person, wonderful person.
In case you did not hear, let me say it louder. They say I'm nice, amazing. Thank you very much for having this conversation with me. I am very, very grateful. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
I love you guys so much, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.